All right, so you arrived on the 20th of October.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend that you subscribe. But if you've already subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching my videos.
All right, so you arrived on the 20th of October.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you are Zimbabwean? How did you meet me? Because like I'm way over there Kenyanish, right?
All right, so the same friend of mine again introduced me to NAFULA. They said she said that there is a person on the internet that hosts people. She lives in New York. Her name is NAFULA. So that's how I came across you.
So that's how and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go to this random person. I don't know who they are. They're not from the same country, but I'm gonna take my chances.
Take my chances, and it paid off.
Okay, so you met, I remember you, I think we met, were you the one who sent me a message on Instagram or
Yes,
it was
I
Geoffrey?
did. Unfortunately, I didn't know of the website back then. The person just told me like the name. So the first place I went to search on was on Instagram because I don't really use Facebook. So I searched for the name on Instagram. That's when I sent you a message. So that's when you replied and told me that you have a website. You have to go and apply directly from the website.
Yeah, you have to apply directly from the website because we have to get a formal application. We don't do Instagram stuff because people scam people. Then I'll be like, send money here, send money. So we'll never reply to your inbox telling you to send money. You have to apply through the website first.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so you arrived here October 28th and then you arrived in New York. So what did you do after you arrived? Like what documents did you get first?
So when I arrived here in New York, first we went to get the social security. That's when we went to get the social security number, and yes, it came in less than a week.
Yeah, yours was quick.
It was very fast. It was very, very fast. We applied for it. It came in less than a week. So in less than a week, we got the social security number, and when you now have the social security number, you'll be all good to go. You'll be ready to apply for like a bank account, to apply for.
Oh, you have to go get your state ID first.
Oh yes, and the state ID.
Yeah, so you get your social, you get your state ID, you get a bank account.
Yes, yes.
And then what else did you have to get? I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
But then you just need your social to apply for a job.
Yes, you just needed social security to apply for a job and for the
And you got your job pretty quick.
It was very fast. I think it was almost the same week that everything happened.
Yeah, everything. You got your social, got a job. Okay. So now tell us, like, okay, you got everything, you started working. Like, tell us about your experience now from, like, you are in Africa, different kind of mindset, different things about America. You just think America, people just get money off of trees. Now you are in New York where stuff happens. Now you're working, you're grinding. Tell us about your experience now.
Oh my goodness, it has been...
Yeah.
It has been, it has been like a mixture of both good and the other side. First of all, I had to get used to the weather, which I am now. It's like not as severe as people make it seem though. And then that's one thing. Then about the work, I mean, it's work. People have to actually work.
It's work. I know. People think you'll just come to America and somebody just hands you money. People work really hard here. That's why when somebody asks you for money, you are like, money from where? Because I'm working, like, you work all the time.
Exactly, you'll be working for it. Yeah, when they say like land of milk and honey, it is. That's true, but you actually have to go and milk the cow before you get it. But anyway, jokes aside. But the thing is, the good part is they've got like a lot of opportunities. That's what I like about him. Like a whole lot of opportunities that you would not ordinarily get from where I'm coming from. Like if you just decide to wake up and look for a job, it's very easy to find. If you just want to go to school, it's actually easy to apply. From the application process, it's easy. You get scholarships and stuff like that. So like it's a whole flow of things. You wouldn't get like headache over like something simple that you would but not be able to do like at home.
So it's easier.
It's easier, yes. And you actually work, then you get paid. Yes.
Yeah, if you don't work, you don't get paid. But if you put in your work,
Exactly.
you'll get the money. So tell us, like, from your experience, advising somebody who wants the green card lottery, they're coming to the US.
Yeah.
They want to have their own apartment. Like if they're not going to be hosted by somebody who's going to help them, if they're going to have their own apartment. What do you think the challenges will be?
Like a whole lot of challenges. It will be a lot of challenges. I would say this from someone being hosted, from my own perspective, that it will be like a whole lot of challenges. First of all, getting an apartment here is not easy. They are one, expensive, two, most of them they need like credit reports, I think, for you to get an apartment. So it will be very expensive to just come straight. And besides the whole credit report and apartments thing, you just need someone that will help you to like show you the way where to get the social security, like where how to open a bank account, like how the order of things flow here in America.
How to catch a bus, how to take a bus, whatever you wanna go to, how to use Uber, how to order Uber.
Exactly, like a lot of things. You need someone because you can't just come and then go straight to your apartment, or even just that transition. You need people around you because it's not easy to move from one whole country, leave your people, your family, everything that you know, and move to another place. So you need like people around you. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
And
tough.
then for I know this might be questionable, but this is also an advice that I would also give to people that have like children. Know that people, like a lot of hosts that say they do not host kids, know that they're being harsh on you. But the thing is, if you come here as a single person like I did, it's actually when you're starting off like the first 1-2 months, it's not easy to be like on your own foot. Now imagine when you come and you have children.
And then you have a
with you.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I love all of your kids, but I'm not gonna host your kids. I can tell you right now. I have mine to worry about. Too much work. Too much work.
It will be a lot to enroll them into school. Or
Yep.
to have someone
So they
else
have to
do
come
it.
and see work the way you work and see if they want kids around them. And if they're ready to get their own kids, they can go back and get them.
Yes, you can just come here, work first, get stable, then you can bring your kids later. Because if you bring your kids with you, then same time you will need like daycare for those kids to be watched whilst you are at work, or fish to balance balls. It will be like so difficult. So yeah, that's
Wow.
some of the advice I would give.
So, how can you talk about the social life over here? Like, you know, you've been in America, in Africa, you know, you just stop in somebody's house, you say, hey, what are you eating today? You know, so how is the social life over here?
Here is like so different. It's so different. Everyone minds their own business.
Nobody cares about the
No
neighbor.
one, yeah, everyone minds their own business. You know, when I actually came from home, I was like, oh my goodness. First, I had to like put my mind towards like living in a neighborhood where most of them, they don't have like drawers. Because in Africa, in Zimbabwe specifically, most of the houses we have like drawers. So people like stay in their doors, but they'll still know what's happening like inside of your house.
There's
like,
always that one lady who knows everything
Yes,
about the
knows
neighborhood,
everything
right?
about everyone. And yeah, feels free to spread everything. So like it's like a community environment. You feel like the whole community, like everyone knows everyone. But here, everyone minds their own business. It's an open society, but everyone minds their own business. Like you hardly know anyone. Like I don't even know most of the neighbors.
I remember like Haruna was walking outside my house and my neighbor almost called the police on him because they thought he's a stranger. He's just walking around looking at the snow, and then somebody almost called the police on him because they haven't seen him in my house. So they're like, what is this guy doing over here? Yeah. So the socials, here making friends is hard because you're working all the time.
Most of the time you're working.
Yeah, and then just the social life, like you have to know somebody, get your schedules together to even go out, you know. In the summer, maybe, like when it's in the winter, pretty much nobody wants to go anywhere.
Go outside, yeah.
So do you encourage people who win the green card to come? Because some people are like, you know what, I don't wanna go because I don't know what to expect. So what would you tell people who are over there who won the green card? Is it worth it if they have good jobs over there?
Personally, for me, it's like 100% worth it. It's totally 100% worth it. If you really want to move, then you should go for it because it's way much more better. It's 100%
Yeah, the opportunities
the
and
opportunities are a lot.
for your kids, not just you, for your whole family. Like you in 5 years, if you wanted to, you can bring your parents here.
True.
You know, or your siblings, they can come visit you, so you give them an opportunity to even come to America, you know.
Yes, it's totally true. Yeah.
All right, so what is the last thing you want to say before we close?
Last thing, nothing. Anyone with any questions can just leave them down
If you have any
below.
questions, put it in the comment section, and then we'll probably do one last video and answer all those questions.
Yes.
I know mostly they ask about the education level.
Yes.
That's the most asked question, and about the medical and where to go and the interview, which I think we did a pretty good job. So if you're watching this video, the first video, we have 3 more videos that you need to watch. So go find them and then get caught up with the speed, right?
King of Seas, yes.
All right, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll interview you to see like when you buy a house, probably, right?
Yes.
When you be loaded enough, right? Because I know she's been busy. I can't get a hold of her to interview. So yeah,
And it's finally, yes.
finally it's here. So you guys who've been asking, hopefully you got your questions answered. To apply for hosting, you can just go on your Google browser, and then you're just gonna Google NAFULA Connect. So you Google nafulaconnect.com, and then after you Google nafulaconnect.com, it brings you to the landing page. And to apply for hosting, it's very easy because you can apply on any of these pages here. So on the landing page, it says, welcome to NAFULA Connect, and then a little blurb about, what we do here. And then when you go down the page, you come down here, it says apply for hosting. So if you want, you can just click here. It says click to apply for hosting. And then once you click here, it just brings you to this page here. And then this page here, it says we're not providing a bit of support at this time because we are not doing that because we don't have any sponsors. But then you see the people that we've been hosting. So you can meet a few people that, we're currently hosting in New York. And then if you come down here, it says DV lottery winner sign up. So this is a form that if you win the green card lottery, this is the first thing you should be doing. Completing this form so that we get your application so that you can get in line. So here you just come to DV lottery winner sign up, and it asks you, have you won the DV lottery? Usually only if you win the green card lottery, then you apply for this hosting. Otherwise, because if you've not won the green card lottery, even if you apply, we'll just void your application. So there's no point. So you just, say yes, and then you put your first name, last name, and all these required fields. You see the ones that says required, you have to enter something there. The most important thing, we'll need a confirmation number, and then we'll need a case number, because only DV lottery winners get this number. So to distinguish between somebody who's just applying to apply and somebody who really needs hosting, I know I need to see the confirmation number and your case number. So that way I know you won the green card lottery. And that way I know even if I get in touch with you, you're not just wasting my time. I know you are somebody who needs a hosting versus just somebody who's coming on a visitor's visa or somebody who's just applying for this form without winning the green card lottery. So everything else is important, but then your name, your country where you're from, and then your confirmation number, we need that information. Also with your case number, I need to look at that to see when you'll be scheduled, to see what is the approximate time you'll be arriving in the United States. So if I have to set up hosting, I know what's your case number so that to help me plan accordingly. So you can apply for hosting there. So that's how you apply for hosting. And then also we went to the home page. Another way, if you don't want to click here to apply for hosting, when you go to guest and host pairing and click on that, it will still bring you to the same page that we just looking. And then you can browse and look at other things, you can look at the paid services that we have, the basic package, premium package, and the platinum package. So you can read and see what we do. And also if you want to know who we are currently hosting in New York, you can meet the previous DV lottery winners who are already in America. So this is a resource. If you have any questions, you can ask here, because literally every page, if you go down here, it gives you a way to contact me. So you can just type your name and your message here, or you can send me to our official email, which is nafulaconnect.com. And then one of my people will take a look, and then if it's something that I need to deal with, then they will send it to me. So if you send questions about the DV lottery, I've answered all that in the video, so I won't get back to you. But if you need hosting, or if it's something that with my limited time I need to address, then I will get back to you. If you have any questions, again, type in the comment section of this video, or alternatively you can send me a message on my website nafulaconnect.com. Thanks for watching.